Sidewalk open, but you cuff his wrist. Try to bury that clip, try to make it not exist, but the footage don't flinch. Truth don't twist, whole city in the comments like remember this. Lieutenant Chance, that's fam, that's kin. 2 suits on his back, they jump right in. No threat, no swing, just brown skin. Then they hit him with the lightning, watch them spin. Hit the ground, body shaking, breath thin. Scars on the side, can't erase that stin. Explain that, chief, where the car's at. 2-on-1 with a prong, where the law at. We gon' feel that.
Am I gonna be famous too? You're gonna put me on your YouTube video?
Sacramento, you watch. Step out the car, phone up, stay calm. Sidewalk under my feet, that's my front lawn. Public space, that can my lucky charm. Only thing I'm shooting is dot in my palm. Sacramento Community Watch, we roll deep. Aunties, uncles, young ones out the whole street. We the eyes when they try to move in low key. Press record, press them back, let the world see. You a public servant, deserve that truth. Don't swing on my rights, don't snatch my proof. First Amendment, ink in my...
And as the intro says, hey, we're going to film that. And here we are on another live stream on Saturday on the Sacramento Community Watch Network. Welcome in, folks. Welcome in. As always, I'm your host, Reno News Now, Lieutenant Commander over at the Sacramento Community Watch Network. I'm also the ADHD Auditor. Welcome in, everybody. As with me, as always, is Chief England over at Sacramento Community Watch Channel. How you doing, Chief?
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm doing awesome, man. I'm doing awesome.
Yeah, we're just kind of waiting today, here.
Doing a lot of work.
Watching the analytics here. Welcome in, folks. Welcome in. Welcome you guys in. As always, we're just trying to. We're gonna try something a little bit new rather than getting right into housekeeping right away. We don't really have much for housekeeping, but we're gonna go ahead and play some shorts here. We're gonna try doing that while people come in and start getting in here. So. Let's see here. I've seen this one here, Chief. This one's going to be fun here. Let me share the screen here. I didn't get this set up yet. 100% here from Delete Laws here. We're going to feature Delete Laws tonight here. This one is pretty funny.
This woman is going to get a ticket for holding her phone in her right hand.
Turns out you can still get a ticket for driving with a device in your right hand, even if you don't have a right hand.
It's not on the screen. Why isn't it on the screen? Yeah, there it goes. Hold on.
Right
Let me refresh it here and see if I can get it to play over.
This woman is going to get a ticket for holding her phone in her right hand.
Turns out you can still get a ticket for driving with a device in your right hand, even if you don't have a right hand.
So you're going to receive a citation for wireless communication device handheld while driving. You got to put the phone down if you operate a motor vehicle.
Why didn't he reverse course when he realized that she doesn't have a right hand?
Oh, and you put on there that you saw me with my right hand.
Wow. Idiot.
That's like going to be a Brady violation in like right off the bat.
Automatically, yeah, absolutely.
I would say you've never seen anything like this before, but check this out.
We're here for the eviction.
Hey, welcome in, Cameron Cops.
In a Minnetonka apartment when sheriff's deputies arrived.
I'm scared.
Armed with an eviction order for Jane or John Doe.
I'm not Jane or John Doe. That's what's confusing.
Sky lived here as part of a Medicaid program called Integrated Community Support. It's designed to help adults with disabilities live independently in their own apartment with one-to-one daily assistance. She was ordered to pack up what she could carry.
Grab what you've just packed, exit the apartment now.
And get out.
No, we need to go. Come on.
Okay.
We need to go.
Let's go. How are you?
Go.
Okay, sorry.
Out to the hallway.
No sort of empathy. Instead, he takes this authoritative garbage stance to a kid who clearly isn't understanding.
And like that, a vulnerable young woman put on the street.
Okay,
let's go. Come on. Here, go. Push this.
So Sky got evicted. Just one of the vulnerable people paying the price through no fault of their own for Minnesota's fraud crisis.
Welcome in, Sevenfold.
Homeless.
As long as we have these policies, procedures, and protocols, we'll never have a free America. It'll never work out for us. As long as cops can say, oh, I was just following policy, I was following procedure. I would say you've never seen anything like this.
Yeah, that's horrible.
That is freaking crazy. With only one arm, huh?
Well, that was, yeah, the other one was just one. The other, yeah, but this was a different person. But yeah, no, that's just weird. They evicted a Jane Doe. How can they evict a Jane Doe out of an apartment? Don't you know who's in the apartment? Well, unless it's a squatter, but it doesn't seem like this is a squatter situation.
Right. It seems like this might have been something she was already living in or something.
Right. And don't you think that you give her a little bit more notice than just grab all your stuff and get out?
Yeah. Yes. 100%.
At least give her some more time. I mean, yeah, you guys, yeah. Let's see. You see anything here you want to throw up here real quick before we move on?
I was actually looking for a short video.
Oh, here's one I watched earlier.
What's up, Copper? How you doing? What's your name, sir?
Officer Shannon. I've dealt with you before. I'm going to have you walk to the other side.
I'm not going to, though.
Yes.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
You support the Constitution?
I do.
You support my Bill of Rights?
I do.
So then you're here to uphold and defend my Bill of Rights.
Absolutely. At least when you dealt with me, treated you with the best respect as I could. Hey, sir, this film, you see this sign right here? The Pennymax sign? Could you just go on the opposite side of that?
But what was the lie about? You said I couldn't film from the sidewalk, and that's not true.
Well, I didn't lie. The Supreme Court has recognized that reasonable, safe distance for us to operate.
Time, place, and manner. Just so you know, it's Shuttlesworth versus City of Birmingham, 1965. The Supreme Court literally ruled sidewalk is First Amendment territory.
Right.
So that means I can film from here as long as I'm not interfering or obstructing.
What was the case the Supreme Court recognized for a reasonable distance and safe operating space?
There's several. Here in the Ninth Circuit, you're going to go back to for DC versus Seattle. FORDYCE versus City of Seattle.
If I asked you and I gave you a lawful order, just stand 10, 15 feet away.
Not a chance. That's not a lawful order. Look up Wilson versus U.S. Nevada 6th Judicial Court.
How do I refer to you?
Chili?
Chili? Okay.
Sure.
All right.
Mr. Shannon, I got no problem with you, man, as long as you uphold my constitutional rights. But let me tell you something. You are incorrect, because if you pulled that guy over and I was standing right here and you told me to go stand over there, I'll tell you, go pound sand. And then if you arrest me...
Hey, O1G, thank you so much.
In 2 seconds. I mean, you know how many people I I want you to uphold my constitutional rights.
I swore an oath to do that.
That's what I want from you. And I'm willing to shake your hand, Mr. Shannon. I want you to uphold my rights.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Well, we'll get to that.
How you doing?
Okay, yeah, that's going to be it for shorts tonight. But yeah, no, the cop asking serious questions, about what's going on. So
what is he talking about? Are these any reactions? And perhaps would you guys react to something very different and out of your interest?
We're a First Amendment auditing channel, folks, guys. We usually
usually it has something to do with the police
or government or something like that, or law. We'll sometimes dip into law sometimes if it's an interesting case. But yeah, we tend to stick to that. So we're going to go ahead and move on to housekeeping now that we got some people in the chat here and got things going here. So as far as housekeeping, I want to make a clarification. I went back after the live from last week where I said that there was something that kind of popped in. It was in a different spot. Unfortunately, when I went back and looked at it, it was from 2025 on Chief's case. But there has been no movement yet. So I just wanted to put that out there that we have a clarification from last week. But other than that, Chief, do we have anything else for housekeeping? Anything else you want to bring up?
Yeah. So give me 1 second. Let me share this screen real quick. I want to show you guys some really cool merchandise that we have available. Some new stuff that we made available for our viewers, for our family members, for our friends, and all of our loved ones around the world, for sure. Ain't that right?
Yep.
Yeah, hold on 1 second. Share screen. Okay. Here we go. Okay, they can see what I'm doing, right?
Yeah, we can see it.
All right. So for starters, folks, we have this I Do Not Consent jacket here. It's a zip-up fleece hoodie. It's going for $71.99. A little pricey, but very, very nice. As you guys can see here, it has a logo placed on the front there. 2 pockets down at the bottom. And on the back, it says, "I do not consent to a search or seizure." And it got the fish logo in the background that I like a lot. Really, really cool. It's going for $71.99 in a large, medium. I guess it's the same price, or unless it's not changing quick enough.
And links to the shop are down in the description, folks.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so we also have this nice, lovely sweater here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful sweater here. Right does a body.
Thanks, GOX.
This was pretty cool. And they do. They absolutely do right. A body good. Rights do, right?
Yep, exactly.
And this is going for $58.37 for a large. Normally these are, the prices change. I don't know if there's like a glitch or something, but the price is not too far off of that in other sizes. So we also have this always record the police wall clock here. $47.99 for this clock here. Old-fashioned clock, but nonetheless still nice.
Pretty neat.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, and then we have this carpet round rug here for $140.99. I thought this was awesome. I'm going to actually get one of these when I get the.
Chief's gonna save up for it. If you want to help Chief get one, you can. There's a link to his Cash App down below in the description as well, folks.
It's quite expensive though, but it's really nice, as you guys can see here. The detail on it is really nice, and I would definitely like to have that in my living room on the floor. All right, so moving on, we got the socks here, crew socks, and they are going for $19.99. As you guys can see, what it says there, got the logo over the top of the foot, and here goes the back. Something affordable that, you know, it's not too costly. We also have this always record the police face mask. Pretty
For when
cool.
you don't want them to see your face. Maybe we should make another one that says it's like I don't answer questions.
You kind of broke up there. What'd you say?
I said maybe we should make another one that says I don't answer questions.
Right. Absolutely. And last but not least, folks, we have this beanie here. I know it's kind of nippy outside still. We have it in multiple colors: yellow, heather gray, green, royal blue. It has the logo of the Sacramento Community Watch Team right on the front, as you can see here. And that's pretty much it. Check out our merch shop. Like Reno News Now said, it's the link is located in the description, and we would greatly appreciate it, folks. And of course, check out the tons of other things that we have available here, of course, and we appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. That's my segment there for housekeeping.
Yep. So, okay. So with the housekeeping done, guys, we're going to go move into our feature presentation mode here now. So let's go ahead and, oops, what happened there? Okay. I got it going again here. So let me share my screen again here. Share this tab instead. Okay. There we go.
Gio says he has a hat that says, "Don't ask me for shit." That's hilarious.
Our first video, folks, for the night is Indisputable with Dr. Rashad Ritchie. The first video of the night is, I had it up here. A cop with a deadly record walks away with a $50,000 settlement. Oh my gosh. Let's go ahead and watch it, folks.
The cop has to resign because he's already done shot 3 people.
Oh.
Put him up full mass. Literally, this cop had to just leave his job because he's shooting too many individuals. A white Kansas City cop shot and killed 3 people over the course of his 9-year career. He will receive a $50,000 payout, not a charge. KCPD calls this, quote, an agreed departure. An agreed departure. Okay, quote, as of February 13th, 2026, and by mutual agreement, Blaine Newton has resigned from the Kansas City, Missouri Police Department, said an email sent by the captain, Captain Jake Bacina. Quote, this agreed departure brings certainty and closure to the matter. No, it doesn't. I will get into that in a moment. Newton will be paid a $50,000 settlement and will be barred from any future employment with KCPD, according to a settlement agreement released by the department. But he's...
and you know what? This guy still has his law enforcement license. Nothing's going to be sent up the chain that says that he's going to get rid of his law enforcement license unless of yet. But camera on cops, it just caught you there saying that I do sometimes give away memberships over to the Sacramento Community Watch if we get enough people in the into the stream. I usually, whenever we hit like 10 or 15 people, I might go ahead and give out 5 memberships. But money's kind of tight right now on both sides. I'm not monetized by YouTube yet. So if you guys want to help me with that, you guys can go over to my channel and get my watch hours up. That'd be greatly appreciated.
Yep.
Links to my channel. Links to my channel are in the descriptions below, folks. YouTube.com/@Reno News Now. Yeah, it's
free
it's
to
just,
work at another one.
Yeah, he's still free to read another one.
Shot and killed Donnie Sanders, an unarmed 47-year-old black man, March 2020, after chasing him for speeding. Sanders' family filed a $10 million civil case against the department. Newton shot
Gypsy
16 rounds into a minivan. This was June 2023. Incident that killed 2 people and injured a 3rd. KCPD settled a wrongful death lawsuit with the families late last year for $3.5 million. It was later learned that Newton should not have been in Jackson County that night. He was out of his jurisdiction as he had been placed on duty out of the North Patrol, which covers Platte and Clay counties. He told investigators that he went to a KCPD station to go to the bathroom. He was outside of his ordered.
Why isn't this person getting arrested? Why isn't this person getting charged with things? Why is he allowed to be separated and become a gypsy cop with a bag full of money? We need accountability in policing, folks. We need something that says that if you're leaving because of X, Y, or Z, or you resign in the middle of an internal affairs investigation, your license is gone. We need to get more reputable people in policing.
Put him back up again. That is a defund the police machine right there. They have had to settle case after case after case. He has effectively defunded their police department so much that they just need him to walk off.
And they paid him to walk
2022 while off duty. While off duty.
I don't get this mentality that cops have. Again, cops is a fictionalization, a dramatization of what law enforcement officers do. And when you have law enforcement officers play cop, you get people like this. This guy isn't playing law enforcement officer. He's playing cop. And it's just disgusting. Right, Chief?
Yeah, he looks absolutely like crazy. I mean, he's standing there. You can tell he's one of those type of cops that, doesn't necessarily have the patience for the people. He looks like he has a temper. He's not even smiling in his picture here. Like, what's going on?
I like how accountability for all tells people, like, this is the only job that this man is qualified to do. That's going to pay him this amount of money for him to do his job. He's not going to be able to laterally move over to another position and make the amount of money he's going to do with the skill sets involved. He would have to go back to school and start from the ground up.
Yep.
But yet he's out there playing cop and he's out there shooting people, thinking that he's off duty and he still has an obligation to his badge and his uniform. No, when you're off duty, you're done. Your involvement with the law ends. You call somebody else to handle it.
Unless
if you think it's that important.
Committed a crime, who's in the commission of a crime in front of you, you have a duty to intervene. But other than that,
blatant crime. I mean, not some like, oh, I seen him crossing the street or he was speeding. No, that's stuff for regular law enforcement. We're talking about like, oh, I saw somebody pull a pew on somebody. That's when you have a duty to intervene when you're off duty, but not. Ooh, that just makes me mad.
He also assaulted a black woman in 2024. Lansing, Kansas woman was awarded $65,000 for the 2022 attack. After
and none of this comes out of their
assault, battery, and false imprisonment,
their budget,
who was a Walmart shopper when this occurred in 2022, says she was simply trying to record an arrest, which is completely legal. The prosecutor's office declined to file criminal charges last week. So Newton, a 9-year veteran who made $94,900 a year, ducked criminal charges in late January when Jackson County prosecutor Melissa Johnson announced that she could not, quote, ethically or legally file charges against Newton in a triple shooting despite her concerns with the pattern of cases. Damn lies. You cannot ethically or legally file charges. You are the only entity who can legally file charges. It's such a ridiculous comment. You're elected to file charges. You represent the matter of the people. The people versus.
Yeah.
The state versus. You represent the one entity that actually can do something. But you can't legally do it. Makes no sense. Ethically, I don't even want to get into that because I think you just made up something. Admitting her decision might be, quote, deeply painful to the victims' families. Johnson said that in a 2023 case, Newton used permissible force in defense of others, responding to the van's front passenger who was firing at another vehicle. Missouri law says a person cannot be held criminally liable when they unintentionally strike a third party while defending themselves or others, she said. Now, she utilized one case in order to validate not charging him for any of the cases that he could be charged for. So keep in mind, it's to get you to look at one and not pay attention to the others. There are chargeable offenses in other instances that are available to the prosecutor. Reaction. So, quote, this officer has took my family, has wounded my son for the rest of his life. He has caused trauma to our family, said Ebony Alderman, sister of Marcel Nelson, who was killed by Newton. Quote, you leave your job and you leave the people that you've hurt and lives that have been traumatized left behind, she said. You're not being held accountable for the things that you have done. I feel like it's a cop-out. No pun intended, obviously. Another quote, all of this could have been avoided, said Steve Young, co-founder of KC Law Enforcement Accountability Project. Quote, they knew that Blaine Newton was a problem. We've gotten anonymous calls from people, from police officers who had retired or left, and they even told us how problematic Blaine Newton was. And
this is the whole back the blue mentality. That whole thing needs to exist outside of the department. That's stuff that they need to take. That's stuff that they need to take home. If they believe that back the blue BS, that thin blue Grand Canyon of a line, it needs to be outside of the law enforcement. It doesn't need to be on their badges. It doesn't need to be on their flak jackets. It doesn't need to be on their duty vest. It doesn't need to be on their cars. They're there to serve the people, and that's what they forget. And it goes down to the whole bad apple thing. Oh, he was just one bad apple. Well, if you have 10 good apples and they don't do anything about that one bad apple, you have 11 bad apples. Every one of them's a bad apple if nothing gets done about that one bad apple. And then you have supervisors and members of management in the city who doesn't want to open themselves up for more legal exposure. That's the reason why they're not pursuing it. Because if they go pursue this guy, this dirty cop, then they wind up opening themselves up to more liability. Let's see here. GeoX says, yo, Commander, I got the store. I'll be back, so hit that like button and show some love here. Yes, thank you so much.
Quote, while his departure from the Kansas City Police Department may bring a measure of relief to those directly impacted, it does not constitute accountability, Young said in a statement. Quote, if Mr. Newton retains his Missouri police officer license, he remains legally permitted to serve in another community, placing our families at risk and perpetrating the same cycle of violence. Let me tell you why he will likely keep his license. The one charge that this prosecutor still had at her disposal was the charge of violation of oath of office. Violation of oath of office. And the reason is because typically when cops like him engage in these actions, they do not report their own criminal behavior on their police report. They do not report their own criminal behavior on the police report. So the fact that there's a lie on his police report qualifies for the crime of violation of oath of office. If she charged him with that and that alone, that eliminates his license. So understand the prosecutor's playing the game, and the good people of that county deserve better.
Cops, I don't think that they always violate their oath. I think a lot of them do not understand their oath, and therefore they always trip over that violation. I agree with that to a point.
All right, Jordan, thoughts?
There's a few things here. The only reason people could somewhat exhale is because he resigned. He wasn't fired. I mean, this is the problem. You and I have talked about this. You've covered this for years on this show. The problem is that police departments protect their own and insulate them from any accountability. They'll deflect, they'll distract, they'll try to, fudge the account of what happened to protect their own. We can't allow that to continue, because you get into situations like this where you have a repeat offender who is costing the taxpayer money for his own bad behavior. I mean, in Los Angeles, I think the police misconduct total payouts over the past couple of years has been in the tens, if not hundreds of millions of dollars. And the police department's turning around saying, we need more money. What? You just burned through $100 million in taxpayer money because your own cops were killing and assaulting people. This is a problem across the country. And yes, as we've seen time and time again, police officers who sometimes do face any repercussions will just go to another department and repeat the same patterns of bad behavior. So there needs to be a total comprehensive review and a massive undertaking to totally reform the system. I mean, others have advocated for defunding, and I think that's a great start. Take some of that funding that's going into these police departments and reallocate it to other aspects, other forms of the government, and reinvest in community service so that you have other ways of handling different.
Or even taking some of that money and force allocating it to education for these police officers. I don't know. One of the things that I've realized when I pulled a training record for police officers, they spend more time educating them on their pew and they educating them on self-defense than they educate them on any aspects of the law. I'm talking like 0.1%. Tenths of a percent. Only like a half an hour out of a whole year do they focus on the law. It's just, and yet they spend hours upon hours at the firing range, getting qualified and all this other stuff on, use of tasers. And again, I advocate for federal minimum policing standards.
Different scenarios that don't lead to someone who is in need of help, or someone who may have caused a minor infraction being shot or brutalized or killed. There are many other ways you can mitigate these problems that isn't just punishment, crackdown, take the license. It needs to go a step beyond that.
That's right. The goal of policing was not policing. The goal of policing was public safety. The goal of policing is public safety. And so defunding the police is to reimagine and reprioritize a policing budget to focus on preventative measures and also rehabilitation so that you have more safety in the public overall. And that has been lost in the conversation of policing. We'll bring updates as they come.
Yeah, that's just, you know, I agree with Cams on cops here. Cops don't need more money; they need less. And again, I don't understand how you can have a bad police department who goes, "We can't afford cameras. We need more cops. We don't need body-worn cameras." No, you need to take your worst cop, get him out of there, take his entire annual salary, get body cams. That's the first thing you need to do. You take that $50,000.
There's a lot of bad officers, bad apples that they can remove from the department. Get that money and purchase those body cameras.
That police officer should not have seen a penny of that $50,000 unless he turned in his policing license. Part of that deal should have been for him to get that money was you need to sign this affidavit saying that you'll never police again. You know. Ever. You know, if you go to Kansas, you know, right on the other side of the river of Kansas City, you know, it's just like St. Louis. You got St. Louis and East St. Louis. You got Kansas City, West Kansas City. Over in Kansas. So, you know, if he goes over to Kansas, he's going to have to pay back that $50,000. That's the way it should have been. Is he should have signed something that says if you ever police again, you got to give back that money. But no, the city just totally tripped all over itself in that one, in my opinion. But yeah, there needs
for him
to
have killed 3 people. It's like you guys haven't gotten that sign yet. Like,
yeah, it's just horrible.
Makes you wonder, right? Makes you wonder,
right? Okay, so let's move on to our next featured presentation. Here is from Good Guy Activism. Tonight we're gonna watch Little Tyrant with a Big Mouth here.
Shout out to Good Guy Activism.
Why you touching me? Good guy. Nah, listen. This one for the rookies still learning and the sidewalk philosophers with badges. Good guy.
We got our earphones in.
Is there some reason why I keep skipping? Like, do you have something running on your, like, in the background that's causing it? Because you've been skipping too, right? When you're talking.
I've been skipping too. Okay. Not that I'm aware of. Let me close out some of my tabs on Chrome here. So it might be that things are just a little bit memory intensive there. So, okay. Let's try this here.
Why you touching me? Bottle open, still ain't none of your business. See, you don't know what's in it, you don't need to see. Fourth Amendment say you gotta leave me be. Why you touching me? I'm just standing where I'm allowed to be. Looking at a car that belonged to the city. Good guy minding his business peacefully. Yeah, good guy, good guy, good guy. On the block, camera low, not hiding. Rookie.
You okay? You know you can't have that drinking, right? Open container. You know you can't open container, right? I'm just letting you know. So stop trying to be a thief.
What?
You know you can't open container, right?
Of what?
Of the beer.
Where's your body camera?
Is that beer?
Where's your body camera? Get away from me. I don't talk to police without body cameras on. You bugging.
You know what you want to come around? Where is it? Yeah, I'm ducking in the car.
Perfect example. He doesn't have a body camera. There's a couple of terrible cops in this video that they can terminate and can afford those body cameras.
Yeah, I need to use the bathroom.
Hey, you're recording, can't be recording.
Has it been
recording? Can't be recording. Not in there.
Why the fuck you touch me? Stop touching me.
You can't be recording. You're not.
Stop touching me. Why be saying stop touching me? You have no body camera on. Go fuck yourself. Stop touching me.
Excuse me, what do you need?
I need him to go get a body camera. Stop touching me.
What do you need?
I just said I gotta use the bathroom. Why y'all surrounding me?
No, the bathroom.
First, you can't be recording it.
And is that an open container?
You bugging.
Is that an open container?
Investigate.
Hey, Joe, welcome in. As well as
folks,
Jenny, welcome in.
Jenny and Joe, what's up? What's up? By the way, folks, he does have a bottle on him, and it's non-alcoholic. I forgot the name of the brand.
Heineken.
Yep.
Yeah, I've been seeing that a lot recently. There's a couple of auditors. I think he's one of them who actually go around with non-alcoholic beer. You know, or they have it all in the bag, and it's like he's telling them is like, no, I'm not going to give you my ID because you need to do your investigation.
Right.
What does your investigation say? Did you read the bottle that I'm holding? No. You just see a glass bottle. It looks like a beer. You're assuming. You know what happens when you assume? You make an ass out of you and me, but more out of them.
So is there anything else we could assist?
I gotta use the bathroom.
Okay, let me have your ID, man.
For what crime or violation?
You drinking open
Drinking
container?
what? Open container of what?
Is that beer?
Why don't you fucking investigate before you make contact?
Is that beer?
Why don't you investigate before you make contact?
How can I help
Why don't you invest? I said I gotta use the bathroom.
And we said the bathroom.
The bathroom is out of service.
Okay, thank you.
So is
Let me
that
get your
beer?
card. I don't answer questions. Investigate. You got eyes.
Is that beer? It looks
You
like
have eyes,
Heineken
so
to me.
it could look like anything.
That's what I said, Heineken to me.
That's it.
You can.
No,
Don't
that's
touch
a
me.
zero one. That's
That's
not
a
it.
01?
How long did it take you to find that out?
Okay.
Do you need any help?
You can investigate, right? Give me your card. Your business.
Do you need any help?
I said it already. I need to use the bathroom.
Oh, okay. So do you need
And I
anything
need your
else?
card. Yeah, your card. I need your card or
can
your
write my
card
number
too.
down.
No, I'm okay. We pay millions of dollars.
What a
for that.
witch with a capital B.
Yes, we do.
You don't pay millions of nothing.
No, the people of New
You
York don't pay millions of dollars.
You don't pay millions of nothing.
I don't? A year? How much you think I pay a year in taxes?
Oh, the arrogance on this woman. You don't pay billions of nothing. You have no idea. Exactly. Who the hell are you? You don't know anything about anybody. Again, a bunch of cops just assuming things and making asses out of themselves.
How much do you pay your
I
taxes?
pay
And I'll tell you how much
I pay my fair share.
And I'll tell you
I
how
pay
much
my
pay
fair
mine.
share.
And I'll tell you how much I pay
I know
mine.
how much you pay.
So what else do you need?
You pay taxes
Other
on
than you
our
recording,
money.
Other than you getting your lights up, what else do you need?
I said already.
Okay.
Your card. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. I can stay here all day. It's 24 hours.
Have a nice day, big man. That's my name, Pio.
4 complaints, 11 allegations, and 3 of them were sustained. Wow.
12256. I even gave you my cell phone number, 917-239-9658.
Here.
Oh, he gave out his cell phone number there, folks. Again, please use your First Amendment Constitution wisely, folks. It is a double-edged sword. If you call and make a complaint, please do not use any threats or force of violence. We do not condone that whatsoever, folks.
Never do that.
Again, your First Amendment constitutional rights can only take you so far before they can land you in jail, so please be careful.
Done? Yeah, that's it.
No, I'm not.
Have a nice
Yeah,
and you can't be looking into cops' cars. You understand?
Have a nice
You cannot be looking into cops' cars. That's stupid, man.
Since I've been here, I haven't committed one crime.
Have a nice day.
I don't commit crimes, period.
I need to talk to the manager.
Have a nice day,
Thank you.
man.
Said that already.
So can you just
Chief's on the stingers tonight,
I'm
folks.
watching police activity from
Yeah,
public.
yeah. You have to go downstairs because
No, I don't.
this is
No, I
an
don't.
entrance.
Okay, I can stand here and watch you
Even better.
for a
Thank
week.
you.
I can
Sure.
stay here
I'm
for a
surrounded
week.
by assholes. You guys are good.
Right.
It's okay, you guys will go.
You guys don't like when people record you, right? You don't think we should record the police in America?
Uh-oh. That's Missy Elliott right there.
Answer the question. Do you think that we should record the police in America?
We're recording everywhere. We're recording you. We're recording on ourselves.
Right.
So it doesn't matter.
Is that okay?
Oh, it does matter, lady, because your body cam gets hidden behind red tape, bureaucratic nonsense, the redactions that favor you and then cost us hundreds of dollars or hundreds or tens of minutes. Usually it's like some of them charge like $30 an hour, you know. It's horrible. They want us to pay for see, these things should all be redacted and put up on the internet. Everything that they've just gone through should be up on the internet. I should be able to click on that officer and pull down their entire body cam, and everything should be pre-redacted. everything should be pre-redacted. And with the use of AI, I'm sure that's going to make it a lot more easier for them to do.
Oh, so they have none of them.
He's recording me. Is your body cam? She's recording me. You got nothing better to do? You got nothing better to do? Okay, so am I.
It doesn't look like they're working.
To check up on my fucking government employees in the course of your duties. Right? You're welcome. Imagine if you had no oversight. Imagine if police had no oversight. Are you fucking dumb? You don't know what country you live in?
She laughing. She got that bird nest on the top of her head. It looked like a sparrow's nest sitting up there. It is holding on for dear life. It's holding on to a little thin piece of fishing string or something. Like, what the freak?
Again, poorly trained officers.
Yeah. Goofy.
Not knowing their place in the government, not knowing that they are public servants first and law enforcement officers second.
Yeah, folks, this is Bebop and Rocksteady right here. Like,
You know that police kill 3 people a day in America? Did you know that? Did you know that?
I work for you. I'm due for a
Oh,
raise.
I'm happy you know that.
I work for you.
Not with the way you treated me today.
I put in my request for a raise for it.
I'm going to advise you right now, lady. Your request for a raise has been denied due to your poor attitude, lack of communication skills, and knowledge of the law. We're just going to start right there. As a matter of fact, you owe us money, so we're going to be taking away about $10 an hour from your paycheck. How does that sound?
No, actually, how about we just go ahead and move forward with termination? We're just move forward.
I got a better idea. Let's demote her down to crosswalking guard for schools. School zone crosswalking guard. I think she could humble herself there.
Yeah. Who do I put in
That's
my
how the
request
NYPD
for?
works.
Do I put in my 28 through you?
You gotta violate more rights.
What's your name? So I can put my 28 through you.
Denied.
You wanna write it
Do I
down?
put it in 3? Yeah, write your name
Yeah,
down.
write it
'Cause
down.
I want to put it
My
in
name is
28 through you.
Hernandez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can record and you can read.
Yeah.
Hey, you kiss your mother with the
I
mouth.
need to put in my request.
You can call me
And I
daddy.
need a raise too.
You can call me
I'm
daddy.
looking for overtime.
You need to take
You
a
can call me
chill
daddy.
pill.
Nobody
Daddy.
calls you that. What is
D-A-D-D-Y.
it?
Daddy.
Let me write this down.
D-A-D-D-Y.
Let me see your ID so that way I can
Daddy, daddy, aka your
Nobody
boss.
called you that.
AKA your
Shout out
boss.
to
Nobody called you
him.
that, but okay.
I'm your boss.
Oh, so you don't want to give me a name? That's fine.
Yeah. You
So I
suspect
guess
me
I
of a
won't be
crime?
getting that raise.
You suspect me of a
So I'm
crime?
not getting the raise.
Hey, shout out to our boy with that DADDY. Hit her.
That's awesome.
Nah.
You're not getting one raise.
How much of this video you want? I'll send you like $2 from what I make on this video.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I only got 10 subscribers. I only got 10 subscribers, bro. Nah, but they didn't teach you how to investigate in the academy? How to use your eyes and gather evidence?
He has
You just
122,000 subscribers, folks.
Okay. Drinking what?
You think
Heineken?
because you walk around with a bottle, you can't switch out whatever's in it?
Prove it.
Okay. Are you done? Are we done with this?
Are you done? You work for me. I don't work for you.
Oh, right. Oh, that's right. I forgot. Hey,
Right.
boss, are we done?
Yeah, you're dismissed. Go back to
Boss,
work.
are we done?
Go 1098. Take your attitude with you.
Who the hell are you?
Take your attitude and your ego. Take your attitude and your ego. Take it with you. And
Hey,
your
boss, I
disdain.
wanted to leave early today.
And
Think
your
I can?
disdain. And your disdain for the public.
Tell you what, ma'am, this is what I used to tell people when I worked in the help desk when they asked me if they could leave early when their computer wasn't working. I go, yeah, you can leave anytime that you want to, but you're going to have to deal with the repercussions when you get back. Bye.
Round one. Fight.
Wait.
Take it with you.
Can I leave early, boss? No?
She's golden. She's a star. I'm going to give you 15
I'm
minutes.
all your videos.
I'm going to give you 15 minutes.
I'm helping you out because it's the only video you can get. You
Yeah, if you say so. You must not know who I
can't
am.
record yourself because nobody
This is how they...
Lady, people only want to see us when we're live streaming. Other than that, they want to see your rotten attitude. Is that right, Chief?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm loving
This
it.
is how they teach them how to talk to the public in the academy.
This is exactly how
Yeah,
you
this
teach
is...
them to the public.
Oh,
This is
she admits it.
I thought it almost fell off. I thought it was about to. I thought, oh, whew.
She's a Carmen Power Ranger here, you know. You guys.
See professionalism and respect. Yep, and respect, right?
And respect.
That's what's up. You know what the 5 elements of the First Amendment are?
Do you know what the what the amendments are?
Of course I do.
You're reciting them, so give them.
Do you?
Give me the first 5.
Do you always answer questions with questions?
Give me the first 5.
First 5
Boss.
of what?
What a witch.
Why don't you?
Boss, give me the first 5 amendments.
You don't even know the first 5 elements of the First Amendment.
No.
You swore an oath to it though, right?
Google it. Google it.
See you later, short stuff.
Google.
Viewers, ask your viewers.
See you later, short stuff.
Axe.
Her ego is bigger than her. See that? That's how they teach you.
Hey, you kiss your mother with a mouth.
No, you ain't get no fucking raise. The way you gotta talk to me, you can't even investigate properly. How you want to raise? You don't even know. You don't even know what you swore an oath to. None of y'all know the First Amendment.
You don't know the First Amendment.
Yeah. You just keep smiling. Next time, shut up. Don't talk. Just look.
I love how they think it's an insult when you go, you don't even know the first 5 elements of the Constitution, which we clearly know. And they come back with, well, you don't know what the first 5 elements are. It's such childish kindergarten bullshit.
Yeah, officers do that time and time again. They do that all the time. I know what the Constitution is. Do you know it?
It's like, yeah, I can. You know, apparently you don't, because otherwise, if you knew it, you'd come out and right off the top of your tongue because you're being accused you didn't know it. Yep. But when you accuse me, if I tell you what it is, then you wind up going, oh, I guess you do know what it is. It doesn't prove anything. It just proves that you're a stupid dumbass, you know?
Pretty and take our money.
Not properly trained.
You got done with the bullying tactics, trying to intimidate me, trying to ask me to leave a public area for no reason, touching on me, grabbing me for no reason, no crime, just because it looks like a bear. You gotta be better, bro. You gotta do better. It took her literally 2 seconds to see what I was drinking. 2 seconds.
I don't see well.
You know how to touch people though.
See well?
With no body camera on too? That's crazy.
That's their excuse. I don't see well.
This is the 41st precinct. Fun fact about this precinct. A criminal came in his precinct and shot it up. I wonder why. Maybe because of the way they treat people. You still got
again,
Officer
folks,
Redneck?
exercise your rights respectively.
Officer Redneck? You still got him here?
Who is that?
He's an officer that used to work here. He had a black baby tattooed on his neck, on his arm with a noose, noose around his neck.
I'm new. I just started. So.
You don't know that cop?
I just started. I'm new.
Big white guy, big red neck. He had a little black baby tattooed on his arm.
I have no idea.
With a rope around his neck. How you
Oh
feel
my
about
gosh.
that? Those your co-workers.
I'm new. I just started. So.
Yeah.
Maybe you should rethink your job choices there.
You got a big mouth for a little lady.
I got a big mouth for a little lady.
Yeah.
Wow, that's the first time I ever heard that. I usually tell me other stuff.
I'm sure you don't act like that outside of that uniform.
I'm sure she's heard it many times before, but she doesn't pay attention to it.
You're quiet as a fucking mouse.
Really?
Quiet. Yeah, you run to your car. Yeah? No, I'm gonna find out everything about you. Yo, my name is Good Guy Activism. Check me out. Yeah, this precinct knows me well. You're dumb. You're dumb, man.
That's a problem.
She's dumb.
The bird's nest cop is a funky witch. I agree with you,
Your
Cameron
family's
cops.
proud of you in a way.
They're very proud of me.
NYC cops are bad and corrupt, terrible. Yeah, I love how Long Island Audit owns them.
Proud of you?
Sure am.
Yeah. What time is it?
You know who I go against every day?
At work?
You know who I go against every day?
Trump?
Tyrants like you.
Wow.
And I allow you to expose yourself, ma'am.
Thank you very
Just
much.
expose yourself.
Just I love how she turned it political on a dime there. Just shows you the mentality of these people, folks. They think that they're above the people. She's got nothing better than to do than to sit here and harass a member of the public.
Take
The
out money and
journalist
treat us
said
like
that.
shit. Good job. To arrest and ticket your own
No, you
people.
don't.
Good job. I'm proud of you. Yeah. Yeah. Go harass. Yeah, I know. You love it. Fucking tyrant.
Have a nice day.
Yeah. Have the day you deserve.
Exactly.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You sure? You never gave me your business card. You're breaking the law. You know what the right to know act is?
Not enough likes already. I don't
Nah, give me your card.
I don't want to overflow
Give me your card. It's the law. I need your card. Write your name down something. It's the law. You want to break the law? You want to break the law? I need your card. I need your card. It's all right. Continue exposing yourself. This bitch is golden. See you later, Pee-wee.
Can you imagine the comments in the comment section on this video? Oh my, jeez.
Why you bothering me, bro?
I'm not bothering you.
Why you bothering me,
want
bro?
this
Look
stuff.
how you came over here. Look how close you standing to me,
You
bro.
got this stuff. Can you just take that with you, please?
I asked for garbage. You're asking me to
It's right
leave.
there,
All right,
it's
so
right
when
there.
I finish, I'll throw it out. Why you fucking with me for? Why you bothering me? You're harassing me. You're causing me annoyance and alarm, bro.
Oh, shit.
You heard? You causing me annoyance and alarm, bro. Go 98, bro.
Oh, you guys are coming.
Thank you. Send him 98, bro. Come on now. Merci beaucoup. Have a great day.
Hey.
Hey.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Good Guy Activism, folks. Definitely
And-
check him out. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Let them know that we sent
Yep.
you.
All the links are down in the descriptions for all the videos we're watching, as well as all the auditors and content creators that we're featuring here tonight, folks, except for Delete Laws that we featured this at the beginning. That's Delete Laws with a Z, folks. Go check out his channel. But speaking of the comments, Chief, let me zoom in on this and pull this up here real quick. We'll pull up some of the comments from the video here. Let me zoom in so we can read them.
Check them out. Check them out. Check them out.
Let me switch over from. I just got to think.
You guys be sure to double tap your screens for us if you're watching from your phone, or smash that thumbs up. I already know.
The Thin is the new generation. I'll never patrol with them, and I have 20 years in law enforcement, apparently. From Joe Sanchez. That's a whole bushel of bad apples there. Somebody replied, short bus. Max 496 said, so insanely effing rude. Hernandez acts like a buffoon.
Mm-hmm.
Napoleon is always the loudest. It says Hernandez. Oh, here's one from Enady Polanco 8627 says, Hernandez is an embarrassment. I don't like calling out women, especially from my community, but she is stupid and highly uneducated. They look like a gang of high schoolers ganging up on this one guy. He needs to shut up and stop embarrassing us Latino women. Oh my goodness. Speaking English. Boy, has the face of a police department changed drastically. When a guy with a gun says, I don't see well, it's probably time to move along. Hawk Rivers posted, you can't have posted a better example of untrained, unprofessional, disrespectful, rude, immature public servants drinking off the government teat if you hired actors. The fact that they were on camera and still acted this way say a lot. Imagine the laws that little mouthy one has broken. Oh, that's just takes the cake there, man. But yeah, no.
That was a good video, man. Shout out to
that was a banger. Yeah, that was a good one.
I'm on the spot doing exactly what he needed to do as a First Amendment audience. Hey, let's get him some horns out. Let's get him some horns in the media section here from our.
Oh yeah, MLG clutch here. Yeah.
Shout out to our brother. Shout out to our brother.
So the next video that we're going to move on.
Yeah.
What was that?
I said I had to hit a couple.
You had to hit it a couple times. Next video that we're gonna watch here, folks. Oh, by the way, let's help that good guy in Long Island, or let Long Island can help out good guys so he can get into that precinct with the camera. Because if you guys don't know right now, Long Island Audit is the only one in New York who can go into New York City Police Department police stations due to a federal injunction. At one point, the judge said no. A judge said, yeah, that anybody could go in there and record, and then the federal judge restricted it a little bit further. So hopefully that case will move on, and we can get a good guy in there to actually record in those precincts as well.
Again, the government making sure that they hide something, right? They don't want cameras.
Exactly.
They don't want accountability. They want to hide everything.
Even though it is constitutionally and statutorily in New York permitted for him to record police officers in the course of their duty inside all the government buildings, but they still want to say that it's policy and they could have you thrown out for trespassing, which is a whole nother thing. But we're moving on. So next one here is from Chuck Bronson. He has that famous auditing bait car. He's one of the OGs, folks. And tonight we're going to watch a video entitled Tyrant Cop Tries to Bully Me But Fails and Kicks Rocks, and he's going to wind up doing the
another banger.
Not much. What's up?
Huh?
Not much. What's up?
Why are you recording?
It's my job.
Your job?
Yeah.
Where do you work at?
Huh?
Where do you work at?
For the news.
What news?
Who the hell are you?
My own.
Oh, okay. Well, just keep walking, man.
What do you mean keep walking?
Keep walking.
I can't stand here and record on the sidewalk.
Property right here. Just
I'm on the
walking,
public
man.
sidewalk.
Buddy, just keep walking, all right?
You need
So
to take
just
a
before
chill
this, I'm
pill.
driving down this exact same road I'm on. Here's that cop in the truck coming up behind me. Jumps across the solid white line. No turn signal. No emergency lights.
Oh, and Cams and Cops, I see that you're in the chat with us tonight. I was wanting to let you know, and this is an open invitation to any auditor out there. If you want to join us, just let us know on cam or let us know in the chat, and we'll send you a link to your YouTube channel email.
Then no turn signal, stop bar violation, running a red light, no emergency lights. Cops really do think they're above the law.
Absolutely.
So fast forward, I get up here. They're on the left. This is the scene he was.
Hey, to all of our viewers out there, put a 1 in the chat if you think that the police think that they are above the law. Put a 1 in the chat.
Going to apparently.
Put a 1.
Pull into this gas station, I park, I get out, and then I start recording. So we've got a couple people over here getting trespassed. Well, one gets arrested for trespassing and the other one gets sent on his way.
Wow. How many cars is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars? What's going on here, folks? What we got here?
You know, something I don't understand is when somebody shows up with a camera, how many cops choose to be unprofessional and make themselves just look horrible?
Oh, and this is in Tampa, so it's probably they're going to probably come up with that freaking Halo law, which needs to be struck down. That thing is so freaking unconstitutional.
You know, you got somebody with a camera. Why not make yourself look good? Why not make your community look good? Your department.
Shout out to Levi Audits, by the way.
You know, I don't understand what's wrong with these people today. Why they refuse to be professional. Why they refuse to follow the law. Why they refuse to, you know, follow their own policies. It's like, what is wrong with these people?
It's public property. What you just said, it's public property and the sidewalk is. And this.
got going on, man?
Not much. What's up?
Huh?
Not much. What's up?
Why are you recording?
It's my job.
Why not?
Job.
Yeah.
Where do you work at?
Huh?
Where do you work at?
For the news?
What news?
My own?
Oh, okay. Well, just keep walking, man.
What do you mean keep walking?
Keep walking.
I can't stand here and record on the
this is private
sidewalk?
property right here. Just
I'm on
keep
the
walking,
public
man.
sidewalk.
Buddy, just keep walking, all right?
Like, who does this bully think he is? And it's
Just
sad
keep
in America
walking.
today. This is what cops run around doing to people. They continue to misuse their authority to push and bully people around, especially if you dare exercise your rights. And this cop here obviously knew he was in the wrong. That's why he kicked rocks.
Yeah, he was real quick on kicking those rocks.
And the funny part is, after watching his driving patterns right down the street, you know, I noticed that, you know, he's not even useful on the scene at all. Like, not needed, not useful. So I don't know what he was in such a hurry for and thought that he could, you know, run around outside the law, acting like he's above the law. So far at this point, we got a couple civil rights violations. We got 3 or 4 policy violations. TPD has a policy about recording, saying leave people alone. Do not stop people from recording. They've got a policy saying, you know, be respectful, treat people right, don't violate people's rights. They've got other policies that, you know, basically say don't be unbecoming. You know, keep it together out there, do your job. Every cop in America, when they get hired on, they swear to protect the U.S. Constitution and their state constitution. And part of the state constitutions, it says that they will abide by all laws.
And they never train them on it. They never train them on the Constitution. They never train them on laws. And if they do, it's just a high-level, glossy overview on a PowerPoint.
Hey, Sarge, can I borrow you for a minute when you're done?
Wow. Wow. You got all that damn equipment on. It's stupid.
It's funny how they hide from the camera. I must have told them I'm on scene again. Here it comes.
What are they going to do? Follow them around it with the drone?
See if the sergeant will talk to me. I don't know if they will. Most of them are dicks here.
Look how they pulled up on somebody else's property. Hey, shout out to Reno's now. Hey, for that super chat. Thank you.
Yeah, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, folks. If you like what we do, leave a super chat or super thanks or super sticker. If you're watching after the show, send us a super thanks over on the Sacramento Community Watch channel.
Who can match that? Match Reno. Match that.
Match it over on the Sacramento Community Watch channel. Come on.
Match that.
We need to get my watch hours up so I can get some super chats and such. Come on, folks.
Keep walking.
Yeah, don't forget to subscribe to Reno
I can't
News
record
Now.
basically, you
Like the
know.
white logo.
Yep.
And I'm like on the public sidewalk, which is why he, you know, kicked rocks. Thinking maybe he didn't give him the right name.
And of course, you're dealing with somebody who's homeless, right? Of course.
You sure this time? You say you wrong
Hey folks, taking a look at our last live stream, about 75% of you who are watching us have not hit that subscribe button. Go down there and smash that subscribe button for us.
Oh, come on, y'all. Y'all gonna watch this, come on, at least hit the subscribe button. Also,
They say it don't hit.
Well, we got the memberships as well, folks.
Yep. They say that the subscribe button doesn't help with the analytics, but we beg to differ. It does.
Yeah, subscribe to Reno News Now.
And Sacramento Community Watch.
Absolutely.
Links to all of our channels, including Xander the Educator, is down in the links in the description, folks. Also, shout out to Cop Watch Task Force.
Yep, subscribe to that channel, CWTF1 YouTube.
I heard trespass from property. The cops love to use that trespass thing for just about anything that they can think of. Well, you could be trespassing.
Yeah, folks, if you guys want to check out our merch shop, that's the QR code for it right there. Check it out. Right above.
Property.
The QR code. I'll leave it up for a little while.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I walked up here and I was staying back. You know, I don't mess with you guys. And the guy in the truck told me I had to leave. Said I'm trespassing on the public sidewalk and told me I had to leave in the Tampa truck that was sitting right here. I don't know if he's a corporal or what, but
Yeah, that was my corporal. Yeah, I didn't see no,
he asked me what I was doing.
No
I said I'm with the news, and
Yeah.
and he's like,
I didn't see any issue with you over here.
he's
You
like,
was
keep
standing back.
going. I don't mess with you guys, man.
We just get into a lot of stuff over here where some people try to interfere, but
Yeah,
you back here,
I'm not going to interfere with you guys ever.
Thank you.
Yeah, cops, wait till somebody actually tries to interfere before assuming.
Right.
And again, just because you have ADHD, and trust me, I know I have it. Just because you're distracted does not mean that we're interfering. You sound like an idiot.
I'm not here to bother you, you know. Just here to record.
PC
man.
was a little more professional, though.
All right.
Now, if you guys tell me that something's dangerous or something's crazy, I'll get the hell out of the way. But otherwise,
Misfit Mayhem, welcome in. Thank you for showing support.
Right? I mean,
Gee, what's up? What's up?
appreciate it, man. I just didn't understand why he's telling me I had to leave.
Maybe you felt
Because he's a tyrant.
doing extra stuff or something.
I quiet. I stood there and didn't say a word.
Appreciate you.
Yeah. And this is a perfect example because that's what they like to do. They like to act like you're doing extra stuff and you're really not doing anything wrong. But they always want to try to find a reason. They always want to have an excuse, you know, why they violated your rights. They always try to come up with something, anything they can. Doesn't even matter what it is. Boobs.
Portola 45, I agree. Waste of resources. Should be trying to help him. The side of the road which you have blocked off and nobody is going to be coming through. She's not going to be blocking traffic. You're just doing this to be a tyrant and a D-bag. I'm sorry. It's why are you even bothering yourself? She's not interfering. She's just let's keep watching. That escalated quickly.
I know. I was worried about that. Is that okay?
That's not a fight.
Okay.
There's no swinging.
What if a cop slams somebody? Okay. Or falls it. Yeah. That's stupid to me. Other shit was so
I know, it's crazy. It's okay, Kick. They're all paid actors. You know?
Everybody got a script like us beside, right?
That's right.
It's all fake.
Now this here is just a different example of, you know, like these cops are just, they're used
Cam on cops, a lot of standing around. If you have time to lean, you have time to clean. I believe you 100%.
Absolutely.
Oh, and Chief, you know how I was talking about that insidious blue line flag? How it should not be on our government vehicles? There we go.
There it is.
There it is. Again, they said it is a First Amendment the reason why the law is invalid is because you can't use it on citizens because it's a constitutional violation of the First Amendment. However, whenever you are a police officer and you are the city, you still have to follow the law because the Constitution does not extend to law enforcement. You give up some of your constitutional rights for duties and privileges, such as ability to arrest people. And I got a new button. Chief.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
Ron Burgundy.
to being recorded down here in this area. They're used to crowds and people. And, you know, it's just crazy the difference, you know, between each and every cop and how they act. You know, about cameras or about people being around, and you know, and this kind of shows you, you know, the officer safety. It's, you know, obviously not a concern to them at all about everybody else being around, me recording, other people recording.
She's supposed to be at the club at 3:30.
Try to come up with something, anything they can. Doesn't even matter what it is. Boobs!
We must have. I don't know what happened there.
And, you know, it's just crazy the difference, you know, between each and every cop and how they act, you know, about cameras or about people being around, and, you know, and this kind of shows you, you know, the officer safety. It's, you know, obviously not a concern to them at all about everybody else being around, me recording, other people recording.
At the club at 3:30. What they can do is say at the club, they hit the stage at 3:45.
I don't know what's going on there, folks. There might be some corrupted audio from my download.
Pull her weave.
having some technical issues. Chief, can you hear me? I think I may have corrupted Delgado here. Hold on a second. I'm going to try something. My mic cut out here audio-wise here. Give me just a moment. Okay, Chief, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. Running some beta software that mixes things on my end from Elgato, so I just had to restart that. A lot of police officers just standing around. I've noticed that usually when it comes to policing, it's tends to be very quiet a lot of times, and then as soon as something pops up that is of any interest, 10 cop cars show up because something's interesting. They don't really need to be there, but they're all there for officer safety, and because apparently it's more interesting than what they're supposed to be doing.
It's always overkill. We see it all the time here in Sacramento. We see it in Reno. One person, 15 cops, easy.
Mm-hmm. So it's just
for 1 or 2 people.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand 1 or 2 people, you know, extra depending on the situation. So you got a total of 3 people there, but by the time if things are under control, the 3rd person can go away. If things get a little bit more out of control, then you call more people in. But to have that many people standing there with an event going on, they could have been doing other things rather than just standing there. Anyhow, so let's move on to our final one of the night. This one is Dot Camera or Dot Cam. I am currently not subscribed to them, so let's go ahead and subscribe. Oh, that was on my personal channel. I'm sorry.
Before we get started on the video, I want to explain a little, just say a little bit about it.
Yeah, go ahead.
So this video is a compilation of a couple of videos. And what we're gonna do is we're probably gonna watch maybe the first. Well, this is the last video, right?
Yeah, this is the last video. So we'll watch this all the way up until about our 2-hour mark if we don't hit it. So
okay. So I want to warn everybody. The first video that plays is pretty bad. So I want to.
Yeah, this video is about
gory or anything or a bunch of blood, but it's pretty bad. That's all I can say.
Yeah. Well, this video compilation is about 47 minutes, folks. But again, we're not going to cover the whole thing. If you want to watch the original one, links are down in the description. If you want to continue where we picked up or where we left off, where we're going to leave off on this one. So,
what is your name?
Huh?
What is your name?
But why?
Can you identify yourself to me? I don't know who you are. You're asking me questions. I don't know you. No, identify yourself to me.
If you don't stay away from my car and everything, I spray your ass. Now you think I play?
Oh, spray your ass right back. Don't you don't you come? Hey.
No.
You're out here in public. When you came out your house, somebody probably had a doorbell camera on. You didn't know what they were doing with their camera.
So I take that camera, right, and that stick, and I
See the sidewalk? No perimeter. No, nothing blocking the sidewalk. See? Wide open. That's where I came. All the way down. So shut up.
That's not nice.
No, I'm not being nice. You're not being nice.
Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're diving into tense but incredibly common situations when law enforcement officers or security personnel think they have the authority to stop or restrict you from recording in public. But constitutional rights are not opinions. They exist to protect citizens. In this video, you'll see how to stay calm, defend your rights, and document the truth without breaking any law. Let's take a look at how to face these situations intelligently and legally. In the first video, this female corrections employee immediately received a free lesson due to her lack of understanding of basic constitutional rights. Specifically, this citizen was standing outside the Miami-Dade Correctional Center conducting a First Amendment audit of public photography rights when this correctional employee jumped in to shut him down. She insisted he was on county property, and while he was clearly standing on a public sidewalk, and demanded that he stop recording the employees in the facility. But what she didn't expect was this. The citizen didn't have to stop recording. Instead, she was the one who got educated. Let's take a look.
Why are you taking pictures of the building, sir?
What is your name?
Huh?
What is your name?
But why?
Can you identify yourself to me? I don't know who you are. You're asking me questions. I don't know you. No, identify yourself to me first.
Can you identify yourself? You on a county property, sir.
No, I'm on a public property.
Can you tell me your name?
No, that's not how it works. You work for the public. You're a public representative. You just addressed a member of the public. You should identify yourself. That's your protocol and your policy. So how do I know if you're a person of authority if you want to identify? I'm very calm. I'm just asserting to you to identify yourself to me. Okay, but identify yourself to me.
Okay, my name is Lieutenant Hayes, Hayes.
Do you have a personnel number? Do you have a badge number or personnel number? I don't know if you're the only Lieutenant Hayes. I might need
sir,
to.
you know what? Please, okay, you're not allowed to take pictures.
I am allowed to take
Okay,
pictures.
you're taking pictures also of the staff that's in the building.
Okay, but I'm on public property.
So you can't take pictures of the staff.
That's not true. I can take pictures of anything I can see in public.
I made a mistake and sent you the wrong link. So what we're gonna do is just gonna watch this for a few minutes. I'm gonna send you the correct link, and if you can put up the video.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, folks.
Just notify.
Okay.
I came out here that you were taking pictures of me,
Okay.
of the employees,
Right.
and that's a safety concern.
Okay, but your safety concern doesn't trump my constitutional right.
All right, so you have a blessed day, but please don't take pictures of that.
No, I'm going to continue to take pictures of anything I can see in public, as long as I'm on public property,
Have a
okay?
blessed day, sir.
But I heard you call for a patrol car. You can stick around and they can tell you that what I'm doing is perfectly lawful. Don't walk away uneducated. Get educated on this so you'll know not to bother any other photographers.
Shout out to Big Nick, South Florida Accountability. Shout out to our brother. He does awesome work, man. Awesome work.
I should have that in a minute here, Chief.
Copy.
Hey, yeah, listen to the lieutenant, man. This right here is called a career killer.
Sure is.
This called a career killer. Listen to her. This right here kill your career. Watch how the officer act. Watch how he conduct himself. Because what I'm doing is perfectly lawful. Y'all got to understand that. That I can stand on the sidewalk and do this. Now watch this.
Yeah, you can stand here. Just hold on a minute. They're going to go call somebody. So they got to talk to you.
Am I being detained? Am I being detained?
There's an investigation going on right now.
Am I being detained?
Yes.
For what crime?
Because, no, it's not a crime.
Okay, then you can't detain me. What is your name and your badge number? You know that.
1359.
Thank you. Have I committed a crime? Do you suspect I've committed a crime?
I just hear.
Okay, so you know you can't detain me.
Yeah.
So they can come look for me while I'm doing my story, but am I being detained?
Did you do something you're not supposed to do?
No, you're doing the investigation. I don't answer questions. You answer.
You really think that verbal jujitsu is going to have somebody answer you? It's like if a police officer asks you that question, the first words out of your mouth should be Fifth Amendment, or if you're an auditor, you know how to verbal jujitsu around that. Oh my goodness!
Well,
am I being detained?
I don't know if you do something wrong or not.
That's not my job to tell you. To advise
I got
you
the next video downloaded.
Right?
Yeah.
So, do you suspect me of committing a crime? Am I being detained?
Well, not right now.
Okay, thank you. You need to let them know, because you've had training on public photography. You need to let them know that I'm standing on a public sidewalk and that I can record anything I can see.
Yeah, but the thing is, you remember this, you're in a jail.
Okay, but I'm not on there.
Private
What's private?
Privacy in here, inside the jail cell.
No, I'm not in there.
Yeah, but if you're recording, it's like if you go somewhere with binoculars.
You can't trespass my eyes. That's not unlawful. With binoculars, it's not unlawful. I can stand in front of your house with binoculars and look into your window, and there's no crime.
You wouldn't be very smart, though.
But it's no crime. So what you're saying right now is just telling me.
In front of my house, binoculars, looking inside my house, something's gonna happen.
But then that'd be on you. That wouldn't be on me, because I wouldn't be breaking the law. They work, which means they work for me, right?
They work for the state.
Who pays them?
Yeah, the citizens pay us.
Oh, okay. So they work for me.
Did you know? Okay, so what are you telling me? You're gonna go to an FBI office?
Absolutely.
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 You can't do that.
You don't know what you're talking about.
What is stupid?
You don't know what you're talking about. No, as a matter of fact, look this up. The Department of Homeland Security, who regulates the security for the FBI, recently issued a memo in 2018 that states that I have the right to record anything on the federal property, including inside the building.
Even if they're undercover?
It's not. You have to. Hey, if you're in public, you're not undercover.
All right, listen. Do this.
No, do what?
Go in and talk to those people.
No, I don't want to. No, just let you're the public servant. You go let them know that I'm not breaking the law.
I have no jurisdiction here. I'm just assisting.
Okay, but you can let them know you have jurisdiction on this sidewalk.
No, I still don't.
On this sidewalk, you have jurisdiction.
No.
How?
If
you see me breaking the law, you don't.
A police officer who doesn't even know jurisdiction. This is going to be this police officer would walk into a post office and say that he's trespassing. They have no jurisdiction in a post office.
You're not
no.
Right. So you have jurisdiction. So if I was breaking the law, you could have did something.
Yeah.
So you have jurisdiction to go tell them there's nothing I can do because he's not breaking the law.
You gotta go talk to them.
Nah, they'll be all right.
Coming or not?
Let them know their safety concerns don't trump my constitutional rights. I'm an American and I'm just out here exercising my rights. If I was doing something wrong, you'd have had me in handcuffs a long time ago.
What's the purpose of you doing this, though? I mean, like,
I'm a journalist gathering content for a story.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
None of your business.
You can let them know that they're perfectly safe. I have no weapons. I have no ill intent. I don't know anyone in the jail. I'm not trying to bust anybody out of the jail. I'm just here covering right because they just want me to be dominated. They know they was wrong, so they want you. They use you as a pawn. Sometimes you got to say, you know what? We're gonna start charging you guys for putting us on blank calls. We're gonna make you pay for that hour of time that the taxpayer has to pay for.
I don't even think they're coming.
Right. All right. Well, you be safe. You Lopez, right?
I don't know. They told me like
be safe, Lopez.
This guy taking pictures. All right, man.
Yeah.
Be safe.
All right. Oh, they all gathered in the huddle here waiting on me to get arrested or getting slung to the ground or beat up. So guess who's going to be the focus now? Oh, they're running away. Oh. Excuse me, I was occupied with the officer. Can you let Lieutenant Hayes know she just did the walk of shame? That she should really respect people on public property? That she don't have authority out here? Lieutenant Hayes, let her know that. All right? She did the walk of shame for nothing. I tried to educate the sister, but she kept it moving.
That's the whole story of Miami-Dade Jail. Once again, we see clearly that knowing your civil rights is more than just a theory. It can protect you in unexpected situations. An uninformed officer, a citizen who stands up for his rights, and the result is a lesson learned on the spot. Power doesn't always equate to knowledge, and today, that's more evident than ever. So
well, at least that officer walked through the steps in his head and go, yeah, everything this guy is saying is checking out. He's not breaking the law. He can't really do that. And he just, okay, have a nice day, and 10-8 out of there.
Yeah, he was like, he doesn't want any smoke. Let's go ahead and do this lawfully and release this guy. He hasn't committed a crime, so let's let him go. That's a good choice on behalf of that police officer, man. I tell you that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So here,
you know,
what?
At first, he gave him a little issue, but moving on.
So here's the video that we were wanting to play today. So let's go ahead and start this one up.
What I need you to do is calm down. Okay? Calm down, okay? Calm down. Don't grab his glove.
You tell him to calm down and you pull back his fingers? Wow. And again, when in the history of telling people to calm down has any that ever worked? It never works.
Okay?
Bro, chill, man.
Smash his feet. Smash his feet. He'll put it
Smash
out.
my feet. Oh!
Excuse me. You're not allowed to record in here.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
What law is that?
What I'm going to tell you is you cannot do it here. You need to turn it off.
If I don't.
Can you show me? It's not a law. I told you already.
Okay, so why are you enforcing something that's not a law, man?
It's their building. It's not.
No, it's the people's building, man.
Hello everyone. If you've been following this channel for a while, you'll start to notice a familiar pattern. A minor incident, police show up, questions begin, rights get ignored, and then everything spirals out of control. This is not an isolated case, but a series of similar situations happening in different places, involving different people. What's worth pointing out is that in most of these cases, the problem isn't the citizens' behavior, it's how power is being misused. Today's video is yet another example of that recurring cycle. Let's jump straight into this situation because I want you and me to bring it into the light together. In this case, a man named Carlos was involved in nothing more than a minor legal argument with someone else. No fighting, no disorderly conduct, no threat of any kind. But the moment the police arrived, they immediately took action before even understanding what was going on. The arrest that followed, according to Carlos, was completely unlawful and is now being prepared for court. This incident was carried out by the Miami Beach Police Department, and just watch how they prove them.
And how many times has this happened to somebody?
Themselves to be violent and corrupt as a unit.
Dude, what I just say? Put your hand right here. Don't move. De-escalate. Llama Santana, llama Peña, llama Eric Schultz. Is Eric Schultz right now?
If the person who's being arrested has to yell de-escalate, that should carry more weight in court, especially whenever, you know, especially if the person is not escalating and the cops are. If they have to yell de-escalate, that should carry more weight in court for the victim of these things.
Call Eric Schultz and tell him Carlos has to.
They have black hands.
Tenemos que ir a Peña, ¿no?
Relax.
Great pants.
Great pants.
Hey. People have my hands
Mabo, deja la mano.
Oh, you're getting your gloves on.
Yeah,
I don't know you.
I know you either.
Call Eric Schultz.
Yo, stop.
Is your I know. You staying around, right?
We're in close enough.
I'm Eric Schultz.
Hey, we're getting detained.
Why am I detained?
Relax.
Just relax.
I'm not relaxed.
They keep saying relax. The only thing I see him doing is talking.
And we're conducting. The other thing is we're conducting an investigation. If that's your excuse for putting on cuffs or to detain somebody like that is because you're conducting an investigation, in my opinion, and like I've mentioned probably more than once, is that if you're being detained, you need to be told the law that you're breaking, why they're investigating you, why you're being detained. You need to be told. In my opinion, I think that needs to happen, even though the courts haven't enforced that. And the other thing, they need to tell you right away. And the other thing I think that they need to do is they need to call out the reason why over the radio. It gives a clear record as to why they are being detained. And that clear record can be used in court, because if they're going, oh, he's being detained because we're investigating, that just throws your entire detainment out the window. It's just so stupid.
You need to.
Again, federal minimum standard of policing.
That's the Fourth Amendment. All right. Who's in charge? Schultz. Who's in charge here? He's not moving. I'm not moving.
He's not moving.
I'm not moving. Oh, I know that.
Power Ranger carts.
Llámame a Jamil right now. Acevedo. You're fired. You're fired. Llama a Acevedo. Call Jamil. Acevedo right now. Call Garcia. You're fired. It is on camera. am I getting detained for? Relax. I'm not gonna relax. What is your name? What is your name? I'm asking, what is your name?
So they don't know how the kilos here. You don't want right there. You don't know how to come back here. You gotta like be straight up.
Sorry, I thought.
Okay, you don't think you want to give me his name? Okay, doesn't matter. He fucked me up, he hit my head.
And that's another one that needs to go right out the window too. You're being detained because we got a call. Where's the detective work? Where's the investigation? All I hear is excuses. Yeah, all I hear is excuses.
Yeah.
All I've been hearing.
Yeah, these guys are like a bunch of Power Rangers.
Exactly.
Power Rangers.
That's a 315. He just hit my head against the car.
Let me off for a second. You may call back and go straight to the police.
No, wait. I'm gonna make you Eric Schultz.
Yo te llamo aquí tú quieras. Escúchame un momentito, ¿ok? Me llamaron que veo a dos gente discutiendo. Listen, and then you can speak. There was two people arguing.
Who's in charge?
I'm in charge right now.
What's your, you got no charge.
I haven't got him yet.
My name is Carlos Estevez.
I know who you are, bro.
You look loud.
Porches, you live over here on Wash.
No, I used to.
You used to, whatever.
Listen to me.
Listen to me. No.
You got cameras on?
Yes, bro. Listen.
I don't got penca.
Mira, déjame explicar.
Hey, you're refusing to ID yourself?
He took it off. You guys took it off.
You refused to
He said you refused to
Why?
ID.
Am I getting detained for what? For what?
Give him the name.
For what?
Under arrest.
What am I getting detained for? For what?
These officers did an awful job performing their duties. So let me quickly summarize what just happened so you can clearly follow the situation. Earlier, a nearby business called the police because they believed this man had a gun and felt threatened. The man did in fact have a firearm, but he was legally carrying it concealed because under Florida's new law, you are allowed to carry concealed unless you are a convicted felon, which this man is not. But look at how they treated him. Forced to sit on the ground. The situation escalated into violence without listening to any explanation. And what they did to him next is even more unbelievable. Keep watching.
What am I getting detained for?
Well, now you're under arrest.
For what? That's a secondary charge.
Okay.
Secondary. Wow. San Joaquin?
Okay. Meeting call of a tyrant.
Please don't touch that without gloves. Bad family without tyrant terminator. Tyrant terminator.
Did you hear him say San Joaquin?
Tyrant terminator.
Yeah. Tyrant Terminator.
San Joaquin Valley Transparency.
San Joaquin? Look at this shit.
You gotta love fans shouting out. What was you saying?
He said, "Look at this shit, San Joaquin. Look at this shit."
He's trying to get Tyrant Terminator and San Joaquin. I mean, yeah, I'd be shouting him out too if I was a fan. Like, look at this shit. Come on, watch this video. This is gonna be a banger. It is.
Wow. You got me in the system. Wow.
They're destroying his bag because they don't know how to use a zipper. They're trying to cut into the zipper.
Wow.
Oh, medication.
No.
Why do they have their body cams muted?
You see?
Oh, careful.
I know, bro.
What that is.
Energy supplement. Oh, it was an energy supplement. Okay.
On the floor. I don't know. I really don't know what it is. It's purple? No, it's
Illegal search and seizure.
I was asking him if it was tobacco in his mouth, but yeah, the guy's super 35 down.
Might be MDMA.
Nothing illegal though.
Punch.
You guys are rolling?
Yeah. Yucky.
That's good.
They're trying to find anything to get him on.
Anything and everything, right?
Because he got put.
Now he identified himself as a leader.
All just because somebody called 911.
Yeah, but, well, originally he didn't want to identify himself, and then he gave us that bullshit name. And then,
What is that?
it's coral. Can you be in possession of coral?
This is dumb cops cracking jokes on false arrest and don't have basic knowledge on what they're holding or when they are beach cops. Incredible.
Yeah, it looks like a piece of like coral reef that he had in his hand. That's what it looked like.
Again, they don't teach your law enforcement, but they don't teach you law. It makes absolutely no sense.
That's your ass. That's a crazy.
Underwear. Gross.
Why are you going through his bag?
I know, right?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what that is. It's gross, whatever it is. He was chewing on it. That's what that shit coming out of his mouth.
Green powder?
Yeah. It could be, I opened that.
It could be, I don't know what it is.
Powder, man.
Yeah, upwind.
That's a fine powder. I wouldn't want to open that. Anything in here? Besides nasty
Yeah,
underwear?
why are you going through his backpack?
Bro. Oh, maybe. But why would it be in there?
Hold on a second, folks. Once again, I want to emphasize this. The police in this situation had no reasonable justification to detain or search this citizen's property. All they were acting on was a rumor that someone felt threatened, not an actual crime. But now, let's move to the most difficult part of this video.
No, just he's being a little difficult, bro.
I'm not.
No.
Everybody's fucking busting me up all day.
That wasn't him, bro. You just have no. The people want to enter.
Oh, I love that excuse. I wasn't here. It wasn't me. It was somebody else. No accountability. He's trying to say that, you know, he was being beat around. Oh, it wasn't me. No.
Hey, hitting me, bro.
What's going on? What's going on here?
I haven't done nothing.
Here's my glove in his hand.
I haven't done nothing.
Hey, what I need you to do is calm down. Okay? Calm down, okay? Calm down.
Calm down as he's...
Okay?
Ow!
Bro, chill, man.
Ow!
Feel better?
Ow!
You what?
Cameras on!
You're putting him in a prone position and you go, feel better?
Oh, you busted my shoulder!
I don't give a fuck.
Now you, both of you.
I don't give a fuck. See your shoulder hurt?
Oh!
That's good.
Camera!
Okay.
I don't...
You see how he's jerking his shoulder around at the same time?
There's a saying that I've heard for law enforcement: in your custody means in your care. If you busted this man's shoulder and you push him around like this, I mean, if he has medical attentions that are needed to be done and you're not doing it, and now you're adding more stress, you are just adding money to the pending lawsuit. This person should not be a police officer.
So what we're going to do is search you again real quick.
We're going to search you again real quick.
Oh, he's bending my wrist!
Okay.
Oh!
Look at this!
Enferma, tócame la pinga.
Eso es para la pinga. I'm sorry, bro. I just got to check your pockets.
Check.
Let me check over here.
Oh!
Hold on.
Oh, my shoulder!
It hurts, huh?
My shoulder!
That's all on
Is
camera.
the camera on?
Here's your dollar.
Oh!
That's right. Imagine
You guys have been seeing me.
Don't grab my fingers.
I'm not grabbing nobody.
Don't do that.
What the hell?
Your Honor, look what you're doing to me, Your
Spread your
Honor.
feet real quick.
Your Honor.
Spread your feet. Thank you,
Your
bro.
Honor.
That's what you need to be doing, Your Honor.
Let me check the nuts. Let me check the nuts.
Look at this, Your Honor.
Nothing there. Just gotta check.
Y te voy a aguantar el cuello. Si te coges menos gal, no te den el efecto.
What's that even there?
Y si el lazo no puede, y que la tutoría, y el lazo puede. Pero como el digo.
Hold on, boy.
Ah! Cuello.
There's no need for any of this.
Again, he says.
He's already down that leg once already.
Why is dirty? Dirty. Oh, he's dirty. OCP.
Okay, let's see. Let me see these shoes real quick, man. Make sure you got nothing here.
Oh, Floyd. Oh.
No.
Oh, he's bringing my toes.
This is horrible.
Nothing there.
Get
Easy, don't fucking grab me.
Oh! Look at my shoulders. There's cameras out here. I'm not doing nothing, Your Honor. Your Honor, look at this. Your Honor. I'm at that show. Show if I can accept this.
Okay. Do me a favor.
Hey, I'm not doing
Open
you a
up
favor.
this.
You're beating me up.
Oh, let's
You're
put him in
touching me. You're pissing me hard. Ow!
Oh my God. He's still grabbing him by the fingers.
Oh! Oh! Cameras
He's
on.
not resisting at all.
What am I doing here? Nope.
Stay right here.
It's all right, guys. Look at that, Your Honor.
Transport? Where are they transporting him
He's a
to?
bad guy. He's a bad guy. He just cracked my fingers. What am I getting arrested for?
Come on, bro. You're gonna see the A-frame and get the two. See the
Wasn't he in a jail? Oh my God.
Watch your legs, bro.
Who you? Para, you make me do this, Para.
You got a knife?
Officer Para, put it against me.
A knife? I'm going to trust this guy with a pew-pew rather than a knife.
You see what he's trying to choke himself with that rope.
I got a knife. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna take him to that. We're gonna go through that racetrack. Everything's on camera. Move your feet.
Okay.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Oh my God.
Come on, put your feet up.
I shouldn't do.
Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Get your feet up. Let's go.
Oh my God.
Smash his feet. Smash his feet. He'll put
Smash
it.
my feet. Oh!
A police officer saying smash his feet? This police officer, this cop needs to be arrested. These cops need to go to jail. Oh my God.
Oh,
they're
smash my feet.
So sad.
If I was the
From
judge
this
in
point on,
this,
you can probably already guess what happens next. These officers do what they're best at: lying, twisting the facts, even fabricating a narrative that Carlos harmed himself. What happened to Carlos is a clear example of a system that has rotted from the inside. The Miami Beach Police Department doesn't just operate with violence. They are also willing to cover up misconduct, deny responsibility, and ignore the truth, even when everything is captured on camera. I've dealt with them long enough to understand how they operate. They're not afraid of cameras. They just hate the people who dare to use them. There will be further updates, and sooner or later the truth will.
yeah, that's just disturbing.
It's terrible. And you know what I say? I keep speaking it all the time. People wonder why we record the police.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
And if the police department had their way, that body cam footage would never come out.
Exactly.
But there is laws, there is judges, there is people out there who are willing to pay that money, that extortion fee to get that footage. And like I said, I think all police officer body cameras need to be redacted and then put up on the web automatically every single day. They should have a department that does nothing but redact body cam and throw it up on the web. So you can go back and view these things. If there's a case, then you got to kind of hold it back for a little while, but eventually that should just become public. All that data should become public. Anyways, Chief, that was the last video. And you got anything else for us tonight?
That's pretty much it. Like I said from the beginning of the live stream, folks, we do have our merch shop available. You can check that out with the QR code over there in the corner above Reno's head. Check out our merchandise. We got some pretty cool stuff on there. I'm sure you guys will love it, and we appreciate it. We appreciate
links in the
of course. You guys are the best. Absolutely.
Yep, links to most of the videos that we've seen today, and links to the all of our channels, even the merch, Cash App links are all in the description, folks. Don't forget to click that like button on the way out. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And if there's nothing else for tonight, Chief, let's wish him a good night.
Peace out.
Peace out.